Welcome to AI Brief, episode 259. I'm Amin.
And I'm Leah. We're here to guide you through the really important bits from the AI world today.
Exactly. Our mission is to give you that deep dive, cutting through the noise to the insights that matter.
And today, we've got quite a mix. We'll unpack a, really ambitious AI-driven animated film project.
We'll also look at how AI voice agents are changing things up in healthcare, specifically blood pressure monitoring.
And explore a surprisingly successful AI wearable that's been flying under the radar, plus, of course, all the other key updates and tools you should know about.
Okay, let's jump right in. First up, animation. OpenAI is backing this audacious project called Critterz.
Yeah, and the key thing here is they're openly using AI for generation, aiming for a Cannes debut. It's not hidden away.
It's a bold move.
It really is. And the ambition on the production side is pretty staggering. They're talking about finishing a feature film in 9 months.
9 months and under a $30 million budget.
Which, compared to the usual 3+ years and often $100 million plus for animation is just, wow. The potential speed and cost saving is huge.
And OpenAI is deeply involved, providing tools, compute power. We're hearing things like GPT-5, image generation models.
But humans are still key, right?
Yeah.
Actors for voices, artists doing initial sketches that the AI then works from.
Exactly. And apparently the creative lead, Chad Nelson, spent 3 years developing the characters, starting way back with Dolly.
So it's been a journey. The bigger picture here, I think, is that while AI is disrupting Hollywood, it's often been sort of behind the scenes.
Right, integrated tools.
But Critterz is putting it front and center, which brings up that big question. How will audiences react? The tech might work, the production might hit its targets, but audience acceptance of an openly AI film, that feels like the real test.
That's a great point. Okay, so from the potential of AI on screen, let's shift to a very real-world health application. Emory University's study using AI voice agents.
Yes, helping seniors monitor and report their blood pressure over the phone. And the results were quite impressive.
How so?
Well, these conversational AI agents managed to reach 85% of the 2,000 patients in the study. And get this, 60% of those reached successfully took and reported their readings in English or Spanish.
That's high success rate.
It is. And they even got readings from nearly 2,000 patients who had outdated records, which apparently boosted quality scores significantly from 1 star up to 4 stars.
And there's an efficiency angle too, right? The agents could escalate issues.
Precisely. If readings were too high, or if a patient mentions symptoms like chest pain, the system automatically flagged it for a human nurse.
That adds a layer of safety.
It does, and the cost savings were remarkable, almost 90% cheaper than using nurses for that same routine monitoring.
Wow. Did the seniors mind talking to an AI?
That's the surprising part. The researchers sort of expected maybe some pushback from older users, but the average satisfaction score was over 9 out of 10.
That's incredible.
It really points to AI's growing role in healthcare, especially elder care. And it makes you think, what's next? Imagine adding AI vision, like Gemini Live, to guide someone visually through taking a reading.
A very compelling thought.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pivot now from those big headlines to something that's been more of a quiet success. AI wearables.
Ah, yes. While things like the Rabbit R1 and Humane A-Pin got a lot of initial buzz and then, stumbled.
This Chinese startup Plod has actually been gaining real traction with their Note Pin product.
And their strategy was quite different, wasn't it? They didn't try to be the next smartphone replacement.
No, exactly.
They focused, really narrow feature set, aimed squarely at the productivity market. It was a focused play.
So what does it actually do?
Essentially, the Plod devices record conversations and turn them into searchable transcripts and summaries. Very useful for meetings, calls, lectures.
And they have a new version coming.
Yes, the Note Pro adds a small display, a button to highlight key moments during recording, more storage, 64 gigs, and pretty great battery life, 30 to 50 hours.
So who is actually buying these?
That's the interesting part. They found their niche. Professionals who are often overloaded, doctors, lawyers, sales teams. People who need accurate notes across different platforms but can't always be fiddling with their phone during, say, a client meeting.
Makes sense. And the results?
Over 1 million units sold. They're apparently at a $250 million annual revenue run rate. And here's the kicker. They're bootstrapped. No venture capital.
Really? That's rare these days.
It absolutely is. It just shows that really focusing on solving one specific problem well can lead to massive success, even when broader, flashier products fail. Singular focus paid off.
A fascinating contrast. Okay, let's broaden our view now. Take a moment to catch up on some of the other key developments across the AI landscape. There's always a lot happening.
There really is. First up, that alter ego wearable from the MIT spinout.
Right, the one that reads neuromuscular signal. So you can type or use apps just by thinking, essentially, without speaking.
Exactly. Huge potential for productivity in noisy places or as a communication aid for people with conditions like ALS, silent input.
Very cool. Then there's Cognition AI. Big valuation news.
Yeah, the coding assistant startup hit a $10.2 billion valuation with $400 million in new funding led by Founders Fund. Their AI coder, Devin, apparently hit $73 million in revenue, too.
That's serious money. Shows the perceived value in these specialized AI agents.
Definitely signals market confidence in AI tackling complex, skilled tasks like coding.
Meanwhile, Microsoft is locking down computing power. A huge deal. Potentially up to $19.4 billion with Nebius Group.
For dedicated AI compute capacity from a new data center in New Jersey, this just highlights the ongoing scramble for resources. They need it for their own AI products and for Azure customers. That capacity-constrained issue isn't going away.
It's the bedrock of all this development. On the policy side, Anthropic made a move.
They did. They publicly endorsed California's SB 53 bill. That's the one requiring AI companies to publish safety frameworks and transparency reports.
An interesting stance. Pushing for more accountability.
Seems to be the direction things are heading, or at least a significant part of the conversation. Building trust through transparency.
Google's also been busy improving its learning tools.
Right. Within Notebook LM, they've added customizable flashcards, quizzes, better reports, and interactive notebooks for academic texts, making AI more useful for students and researchers.
And Alibaba, a new speech recognition model.
Correct. Qwen 3 ASR. Part of their big language model family, it's reportedly very accurate and handles tricky stuff like multilingual voices, singing, accents, even text prompts to guide the transcription.
Versatile. And finally, Google's expanding its AI mode in search.
Yes, rolling out those AI-powered search results to more languages: Hindi, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Brazilian, Portuguese, aiming for more locally relevant AI experiences.
Good to see that global reach expanding. Okay, finally, let's talk tools. For anyone listening who wants to get hands-on with AI, what's trending right now?
All right, rapid fire. Tripo 3.0 lets you create 3D assets from text or images. Pretty neat for creators.
Capcut AI Suite. Lots of AI tools there for creating, editing, remixing video, and other content.
AI mode from Google, as we mentioned, bringing AI search to more places. And Qwen 3 ASR from Alibaba for advanced speech recognition tasks.
Rewind. That's the AI that acts like a personal memory, recording and recalling things you've said or seen on your device.
Scrybe, aimed at LinkedIn growth, helps find viral content ideas and generate posts using AI, supposedly in just minutes a day.
100 Vibe coding sounds intriguing. Helps you build your first coding project using a more intuitive, vibe-based approach.
Spiral. This one analyzes customer reviews and support data with AI to give businesses actionable insights.
And Meeting.ai turns meeting recordings into diagrams and visual summaries. Could be really useful for clearer follow-ups.
Lots of tools out there tackling different needs.
Absolutely. So, looking back at everything we've covered today, it's just striking how AI is weaving itself into so many different areas, challenging Hollywood norms,
Making healthcare more accessible and efficient for seniors?
and even enabling quieter forms of productivity with specialized wearables. The pace and breadth are just remarkable.
It really is. And it leads me to a final thought, maybe something for you, our listener, to consider. As AI gets deeper into our entertainment, our health, our work, our daily routines, what area do you think is poised for the most unexpected transformation next? Where will AI surprise us the most?
A great question to chew on. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the AI landscape. If you found this useful, please do follow AI Brief wherever you get your podcasts.
And maybe share it with a friend or colleague who likes to stay ahead of the curve.
We'll be back soon with more insights. Thanks for listening.